Hi guys, Opie Dave here.
And I am
Wah, wah, wah. There you go.
Nice.
Having a day.
Yes. Well, you are.
I am trying to I've given up on Adobe. Do you hear that, Adobe? I've given up. I'm sick of all the things that run just so you can use Premiere Pro or Photoshop. There's 17 other things running at the same time. I think that might be why the computer's struggled a couple of times and we keep getting the Elgato thing come up.
But it's not giving up on you, has it? Nothing
No.
on install.
No, it wouldn't let me uninstall it, so I've just had to delete everything basically and stop all the processes or processes.
Processes.
Ew.
Fancy.
And also, the camera was doing stupid stuff, so I had to record upside down but flip it here.
So
and
I was on the other side.
It actually reversed the image, so we were on the wrong sides, weren't we?
I know, yeah.
So some eagle-eyed people noticed it. I edited it and I didn't even notice it. So there you go. Whew.
But we're here.
Got it off my chest now.
A bit wider screen as well.
Yeah, you can see more
of us, and
you can see more tits.
You can see the microphone too.
Oh yeah. that's going to be the best we can do, I think.
I know, yeah. Is that going to bother you?
No.
That's
no,
right,
it'll bother you though, and that makes me happy. Right then, bit of Bill Burr.
Yeah. Okay.
We were talking about intrusive thoughts. Been watching Baby's Food too much. We were talking about intrusive thoughts before. We were talking about intrusive thoughts before because I was having some severe ones.
At a barbecue, yeah.
No, it wasn't the barbecue. It was... Where was it talking about? Where it's just like, all I'm thinking about is just like wrestling people to the ground and tripping people up.
We went to the car boot.
I was at the car boot sale, which is like a flea market sort of thing. People everywhere. And I was like, that was yesterday, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
The thoughts I was having, and I was like, that reminds me of a Bill Burr bit where he talks about muffins. Just intrusive thoughts. And then I went, I've not shown you it.
No.
I've not reacted to it. So, there you go.
It's not going to be muffins like Ross Noble's muffins.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a face. Next muffin.
It's muffins as in like muffins. You know what muffins are?
I love muffins.
We've been eating muffins today.
I know, yeah.
So there you go.
You still have one left that I've got my eye on.
Get your eye off my muffins, you. Bill Burr.
Yes.
Evil muffin thoughts.
Evil muffin thoughts.
Let's do it. I've tried to find the longest one because there's other versions of this with more views, but they're like 3 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So
okay.
Let's do it.
My girl took me to a street fair recently, right? You guys have street fairs out here? You know, they close off the block, there's like shawarma, there's like...
There was a bug. Yeah, sorry.
I don't care what it was, you're not paying attention.
There was
You're not paying attention.
There was a fly buzzing around.
You're not paying attention to the king.
The king.
My girl took me to a street fair recently, right? You guys have street fairs out here? You know, they close off the block, there's like shawarma, there's like stuff made out of buttons, right? People with no teeth are making keychains, right? It's a typical girlfriend idea. It sucks, and it's gonna take all Saturday, right? She's all excited. She's like swinging my arm. Oh my God, this is gonna be great. I'm like praying for lightning, maybe some like scaffolding to fall down on me, you know? No, we show up, right? The first thing she sees is this big table and nothing but homemade jewelry, right? Homemade jewelry. It's got twigs, macaroni in it. It's a table of crap. It's crap. The whole thing is crap. But she loves it. She's like, oh my God, look at these earrings. Do you like these? Do you think these are nice? I just want to be like, no. If they were nice, they'd be in a store, all right? There'd be a roof, some sort of structure would be built around this. This is crap. This is just a table of crap. The guy's even wearing shoes. That's a good indication that this is crap. But I didn't want to ruin a day, so I'm like, yeah, go ahead, check it out. I'm gonna go get some air. Even though we're outside, I think there's more air to be had, right? So I walk like 3-4 tables away, and I come up to this lady. She got this big table of nothing but muffins. Muffins, right? It's like 85 degrees out. She's selling muffins, and she's got this big stupid, look at the muffins I made, look on her face. And the second I saw that part of my brain was just like, dude, what would happen if you just walked up and just said, hey, lady, these your muffins? Oh, yeah? And I just started going, blam, blam, bam, 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 bam. Like, how many of these muffins could I mush before anybody did anything? I mean, realistically, I think I could have got the whole table. Because even if you saw me doing that, it would take at least 5 to 6 seconds to process. Like, did they say he could do that? Is it like a game? Do you eat the muffin off your fist? That just seems like a waste of pastry. You know, there's no security at a street fair. There's no bouncer staying there. He's mushing the muffins. Okay, I'm on it. Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave. And he just choked me out. So I just started thinking of the horrified look on this lady's face as I started slamming these muffins. And out of nowhere, I just started laughing like a maniac. Oh yeah, I'm like slumped over this fried dough cart. I'm dying. My girl looks at me. She's like, what the hell are you laughing at? And like an idiot, I actually tried to explain this screwed up thought to her. I swear to God, I'm just sitting there like, I was just thinking, what if I started punching the muffins? You know what I mean? I just started punching them. She's just looking at me like, why do I go out with you? Dude, but
We've got to have a pause because it's quite a short bit.
It's mean. Like, I know what he's saying. Like, there is
He
some
didn't do
tack.
it. It's an intrusive
there's some
thought.
tack that people sell at fairs and things.
Yeah.
But I make stuff from home. It
Yeah,
doesn't have to
you're-
be in a store.
You're very talented at doing crochet and stuff like that. You
I'm
are,
alright, I'm
100%.
I'm alright.
Go and check out Ash's Instagram. What you call it on Instagram?
Loquacious Ash.
Loquacious Ash. Is it loquacious _ Ash?
Yes.
There you go. And you can see Ash is, you're talented,
I'm all right.
but you're not just making it out of twigs, but he's, you know.
No.
But when I talked about my intrusive thoughts yesterday, mine were more about just attacking people.
It was,
in
yeah,
my
we're tripping
way.
people up,
And
yeah.
you were like, yeah, I get it.
But it is. It's like people meander. They don't look where they're going, and they'll be like stood at a stall, and as you're walking past, they just step back into you. It's like there's
Yeah.
literally a line of like people going back and forth. Why would you walk backwards?
Yeah. It's
Or like when people with pushchairs and they just like come right up against your heels. I get that.
that little
I get
yappy
that.
dog that had a go at me down by the canal today, and instantly in my, you don't know what to do because I'm not scared of
No,
it. but
and the
it's
girl's
having a-
like, oh, he's usually friendly, and this
all
dog
I'm-
is like,
all I'm thinking is yeet like that, and
Yeah.
just boot it into the canal. That's an intrusive thought, but I think I would have been justified in doing that.
oh yeah, definitely.
But then, am I the bad guy? Because it could have bit me.
It was like a little white Shih Tzu. It was a sweet
just
little
a
dog,
little prick.
but it was a little prick. It was a little prick. But as soon as we walked away, and the obviously the people were out of earshot, I was also like, yeet. Yeah, literally.
just looking at me like, why do I go out with you?
Oh dear.
Dude, but I swear to God, if I never broke eye contact the second I started hitting those muffins, that lady, she wouldn't even been able to call for help. I would have been in her head. She'd be like, did I go to high school with this guy? Why would you do that? Muffins are a happy food. I don't understand this. No, I gotta learn to let stuff go. I do, I got issues. I do. My neighbor got her dog fixed. Got this dog neutered, brand new dog, puppy. Got the thing neutered, and I'm like, what the hell did you do that for? She's like, well, you know, if I didn't do that, he was gonna hook up with another dog, then they're gonna make more dogs, and what are we gonna do with all these dogs? It's like, why don't you just let them go? They're animals, they'll be fine. I think that's what every city needs, just a nice pack of wild dogs just running down the street. It'd help with the obesity problem. Just chase people to the cars after they eat some big meal, you know? Just a nice pack of Rottweiler just running down the street.
Jesus.
Listen, I'm out of time. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you.
Do you know, since you showed me his
Softer side.
softer side, I am starting to like him a bit more, but there's still things that irritate me about him.
That's fine. I mean, that's
The
his whole.
muffins are a happy food.
That's his whole shtick, though. He's provocative. He's pressing buttons.
He wants to. It's like he admits,
He's-
like if
he's-
something irritates his wife and she says, don't put that in, he's going to put it into his
He's
skin.
built a career on doing that, and he's the absolute master of it. If he wasn't rubbing certain people up the wrong way, he wouldn't be doing what he does.
No, I get that.
And people have accused him of actually softening nowadays
Oh.
because he used to rant about women most of the time. And he's addressed it and he's been like, yeah, I'm happy. It's like I found a little bit of happiness. I've got a wife, I've got a couple of kids, I'm happy.
had some anger management courses.
He's been doing therapy for years.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, it's just an absolute legend. But it's nice to see you watching a Bill Burr bit and laughing, because it's not all like anti-woman.
It's not all anti-women. And some of it, like I said in the past, I mean, some of the things I've said at the end of every one, I do see his point, and I do relate to bits, but it doesn't mean I don't get irritated with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we've felt that. We've been to car boots, and just like you saw, I got a bit riled, and instantly it was like, people are just in the way, and they're not considerate of anybody else. It was like someone had a dog off a leash yesterday, and it was running around, and it was starting to sniff around this lady's stall, and she had loads of teddy bears out, and I thought, oh my God, is it going to just take one of the teddies? And it didn't, but it came running up to her, and yeah, it was a friendly dog. It was wagging its tail, but immediately jumped up at her, and she panicked, and it's just like, control your dogs. Like, why would you let him jump up? It's, again, at the park today when we went for a walk.
Yeah.
This dog went to jump up at her, and I was well proud of the lady. She just went, no, and then shoved the dog out the way. It's like, don't do it.
Last time I was there with Oscar, a dog was trying to attack a horse. And then the owner of the horse was shouting at the dog owner, going, get your dog under control.
Yeah, absolutely.
My horse will kill your dog.
Yeah.
And the dog owner's like, the dog owner ended up going, shut up, you bitch, like that in front of everyone to the woman. And like, families everywhere going, oh my God, like
Sort
your
your dog out.
is literally nipping at the heels of a big horse.
Yeah, big massive horse, one boot to the face, and he's gone.
The owner was just going, oi, oi, and like running after there was no, oi, come here.
Makes me angry. I know. It's the
I'm
same.
having intrusive thoughts now. Yesterday, my thoughts were more about just clipping heels. You know, when people are in the way and you just kind of go boom like that and watch them hit the deck. Unfortunately, a lot of the people I was fantasizing that over were like very old and walking very slow in front of me.
No,
And
some weren't old, and they would just, you'd be walking, and there'd be a row of people walking, and obviously the stalls on either side, and they would just stop in the middle to have a conversation, and you're just like, seriously, move off to the side. You can clearly see there's traffic. It's like, have you seen it? Like, this is where my intrusive thoughts are the worst, is when you're on, obviously, the pavement.
Yep.
And there's three people walking towards you, three abreast, they're all chatting, and you're on your own.
Someone's got to move.
No, but they don't.
Single file or two, there's got to be room.
But they don't.
I walk straight in the middle of
Oh, I do. I push through, and a couple of times I've gone, it's all right, I'll make room for you.
I just walk through the middle. Don't even look at them.
I get so mad. Inconsideration is the worst trait.
Right then, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did.
Yes.
As always, like and subscribe. Don't forget full episode watch-alongs of Always Sunny in Philadelphia over on Patreon.
Yes, and
Plus,
we have just reached our 50,000.
Just hit 50,000 subs as well, so absolutely amazing. If we've already done the Q&A AMA, you've hopefully seen it. If
Yes.
not, it'll be out any day now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Bye.